Hello everyone, I am back with vlog number 6 in our journey across Canada, where we go from Quebec City to Miramichi, New Brunswick. Today I'm testing out with a new mic. I'm doing this a different way. I'm putting all of my pictures compiled together, and then I'm putting my voice over top of it. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I don't know if my mic is going to work. From the tests I have done, my mic hasn't been turning out perfectly, so you're going to have to excuse that. Hopefully you can just watch the videos that I'm going to have streaming back, and I'm going to talk about them and relate to it. But there are going to be some places where I don't have a picture that relates to exactly what I'm talking about. So in those spots, they're just going to be random pictures of Miramichi, which is where we're currently at. Alright, so I just looked back at my previous microphone recording session. It does seem to look out pretty well. So before I get into the history of Miramichi and how we got there and what it looked like on the road, I'm just going to tell you what happened in those 3 pictures that we saw back there. So the first picture was of the main city part of Miramichi, where there's the Miramichi River, I believe, running in front of it, and then there's all the houses. The second one was of a bridge leading across the Miramichi River, sorry. And then the third picture was just a boat on the Miramichi River. Now, the Miramichi River is used for timber and ocean-going boats. They can go past there, so that was probably, I would say, a timber boat, probably heading towards the ocean. Next up, I'm going to be telling you about the roads, how we got here, and what it looked like on the way there. As you can see in the picture on the screen of Quebec City, the landscape there is relatively, it's more flat. It's flatter. It hasn't been developed as much, more rocks. There's drumlins, as I mentioned in my previous vlog, so if you haven't seen that, you can go back and check that out. And so there's lots of it's all flat, and then as you can see in this next picture, which should be coming up around now, we have en route to Miramichi, you see more trees in the background. It's still undeveloped land pretty much, but there's more trees. If not, it's not as low as Quebec City was. And then in the final picture, which is coming up about now, it's of Miramichi. There's lots of trees on the roads, nice and close. So there's lots of logging and wood, which coincidentally coincides with one of the main drives of the economy of Miramichi, which is the wood, the lumber. So to get from Quebec City to Miramichi, we took the Trans-Canada Highway till we got to about Grand Falls, and then we went on to New Brunswick Road 108, probably a provincial highway. So it was about an 8-hour drive, and now I'm going to talk to you about the history of Miramichi and Miramichi itself in its present day. So now I'm here talking to you guys about Miramichi, the Irish capital of the world, as you can see in this picture right here. Miramichi is the largest city in northern New Brunswick. It's located north of the Miramichi River, and it was formed when Newcastle and Chatham had an amalgamation. Home to the Micmac prior to 1765, as you can see in this, I believe it's called the Wigwam, that's on the screen. That's the Micmac name for the teepee, that they believe symbolized family and togetherness. So it was home to the Micmac prior to 1765, and then that was because of the French and Indian War in 1757. When that happened, during the French and Indian War, they started to not have as many rights and responsibilities as the Indians, so the French slowly took over. There was also the 7-Year War. I believe that was the one called the 7-Year War, the French and Indian War. And during that, all the Acadian homes were destroyed and exported out of Miramichi because they wanted to have nothing to do with them. In 1779, there was the American Revolution and the Battle of Miramichi, which is a very famous battle and revolution. Now, also talking about Miramichi, in the 2001 census, it had 18,500 people, and it has warm summers and moderate winters because it's located on the St. Lawrence Gulf, which helps to moderate all the climate. As I mentioned prior to this, the economy in Miramichi focuses on forestry and lumber, mining, fishing, and also tourism, because it is close to the Miramichi River, which coincidentally has the same name, which is home to the largest population of Atlantic salmon, or one of the largest populations of Atlantic salmon in Northern America. The Miramichi has two hockey teams, the Miramichi Timberwolves and the Miramichi Phantoms. Both of those are hockey teams, as I mentioned. They also had a baseball team called the Chatham Ironmen, which was 1995 Senior National Championship winners. Then, as I mentioned, the Miramichi River is the center of tourism for Miramichi. There are nice bridges in there, the salmon, it looks nice, and many people want to come and visit it. Miramichi is located in the east-central part of New Brunswick, and it has one of the largest populations of Atlantic salmon, as I already mentioned. In 1765, there was Scottish immigration, so there's Scottish roots there, and also around the 1800s is the oldest known record of Irish immigration, and since there was a lot of that, many people call Miramichi the Irish capital of the world. Thank you for listening to my blog, number 6. We went from Quebec City to Miramichi. Next up, it'll be up hopefully within the next day, hopefully next 2 days, maybe today if I'm lucky. I will be going from Miramichi to, I believe I'm going to Fredericton. I will check that out for you, and I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm going to Fredericton. So within the next 2 days, you'll be able to see my nice journey from Miramichi to Fredericton. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for vlog number 7 on a journey across Canada. Thank you.